No.
whatever. Because what time is it? 6:04.
I gotta edit, but it's okay. Y'all already tagged. Might as well save us up to Facebook because I done hit the button too fast.
What?
Yeah, y'all live on Facebook.
Live. Streaming live. From the house of Coco Ja. It is Suddenly Single.
And listen, it is Friday Eve.
Oh, look how nice and orange I look.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I'm not really orange.
Coco, listen, Sunshine I got a tan.
I got a
Coco
little
got a
tan.
year-round
Y'all not
tan.
tagged yet, but y'all will be in a couple
Okay.
seconds.
I'm on here.
Yeah,
I'm really like tan. Look at that. Ooh, okay. I don't know what it is, but all right. I'll take it. That
So
means
listen,
the sun has a glow.
That means the sun has kissed you.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, because Sunshine was telling me not to announce it. I don't care. I'm going to announce it. I'm so happy I signed my papers today for my new job offer.
Fraggle of it. She knows she's not supposed to say if she ain't even tell the peoples yet.
Listen. Do you think that I can?
Somebody watching and hating right now.
Look at me cheesing and not really giving a fuck.
Y'all have no idea Coco Ja talk like give it 4 shots.
Jeez. I didn't want that. You doing this crap on purpose.
I'm sorry, I'm not. Listen.
What is in here again? Oh yeah, I know what's in here. Damn is right.
Well, do we have to be since the show didn't?
No, it's on live, child. People seen it. They're gonna expect that you take the shot because you cursed.
Hey, Val, thank you.
Put that down.
All right,
You Val, she gotta do the shot right because she cursed. That's the rules of the house, right?
Hold it. She didn't say nothing yet.
Not yet because we are on a delay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Y'all shouldn't be on.
Wait, where am I at? I gotta. Let me get on here because I'm not on here yet.
I did.
The foolishness.
Oh, I gotta tag y'all again.
Oh Lord.
How am I
She's
getting
saying it. I don't see it.
That's because it's on World Genesis.
Okay.
But y'all should have been tagged.
All right. Let me see if I.
Oh
can
yeah, I
get
did tag y'all now.
Yo.
It did come through. Okay.
All right. I added it to my profile. Let me see if it worked.
Yeah, y'all tagged.
There we go.
You know something? I'll be a good girl. I'll take it. I'll take the
She
shot.
ain't got no choice but to take the dang
I was
shot.
trying to tag Val.
Take the shot, Anime. Take the shot.
What's the other lady name?
Well, Val is on
The
here.
other sister named Verna. Leroy.
Leroy. Who is Leroy?
I was about to say, I don't think the baby sister even watch us. She better be at work, right?
Yeah. Alright, doing this shot because she cursed a few seconds ago.
Sound like they wanted to do that shot.
Not me, because I got things to do when I leave here.
Alright. Hey, yo, we're going to hear about this on the next episode. I got a little
No,
wind
you're not.
I got a little wind.
What was in there? Oh, yeah.
That country.
I don't want that no more.
Yeah, we gonna
Don't you cuss again.
I'm not. I'm sorry. Listen, this is what we're going to be drinking today.
She said, Val said, take a shot for me. No. Unless you got something different in the kitchen. Because that right there.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry, Kitty. We're going to put you something else in there. Because I don't like that.
We'll be drinking some Notorious Pink today.
Notorious Pine. Or Pink.
It's a pink.
I can't see.
Ask
Let me get my
Val
glasses.
if she can hear y'all okay.
Val, can you
Val,
hear us
can you hear
okay?
us?
I think she can. We've been talking to her.
Alright.
I'm going to help you out, baby, because you
I thought I hit share. Why don't it
No,
share?
go ahead. She said
I
she's
was
going to help
not.
me out. No, show Felice exactly what you was doing. No. Everybody see you on camera, but she said I'm going to help you out because you ain't do what I asked you to do. Yeah, show her what you was doing. Yeah,
You don't even got to do that.
No, show,
Pull it up. Pull it up.
It's not even hard like shit.
Okay, what was I? Y'all didn't
You
see
see
that,
that, Val?
She said she can hear it. She said she can hear us.
Did you see that, though? Wow.
All right, give me your glass.
All right. Here you go.
All right, Mr. Producer.
Let me take this off because you ain't just.
She didn't see it in her defense.
I was over here struggling.
Really? You want me to drink? Okay.
Yeah, that's not. It's a rosé.
It's a rosé. Why isn't it showing? Add to story. I'll just add it to the story.
Refresh your page. It shouldn't take that long. That's fine.
Alright.
Okay.
Bach. Alright, you ready? So, we
ready.
are talking about Ready to Love. How do you refresh on this thing?
I'm ready for love.
No, not Ready to Love. Put a ring on it. Sorry. Put a ring on it. right, well, let's taste this wine first. It's chilled ever so perfectly that matches my skin and my hair. Okay.
You don't like a rosé, do you?
I do.
What's wrong?
It tastes like pink white Zinfandel.
Do it?
A little bit.
Maybe that's why I like it.
It's okay. It's not bad. Y'all, it's because I'm a red wine drinker. That's what it is.
And you know something? What I drink all wines. I'm not particular. I like red, white, rosés.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. For some reason, I'm behind on mine, but it's alright. I'll just look at yours if I have to.
I'm a little behind too.
Oh.
What?
Alright, there we go. Sorry, y'all. We're going to be back on track right now. Right now. So, today, again, we are going to talk about Put a Ring on It real fast. The cliffhanger from last week was LaRonda was supposed to say whether or not she wanted to go out again with Fine Behind Sir James. So, she said yes. That she wanted to go on another date.
Did you see Sean's face?
Sean was like,
this brother got some problems.
She just stabbed me in the heart.
I don't know. I don't want to be with somebody that look very manic like that when they're told things. Because he could do, I don't know. You got to sleep with this brother? I don't know, LaRonda. Did you see the way he was looking? He was like this. No lie, like this. Look.
He's like, oh my God, she said yes. Alright, what am I going to do? Alright, so the question now is, what are you going to do? Are you going on a second date with the lady that you went out with?
I feel like he only said yeah. He only said yeah because LaRonda was going out on another date. I do. I feel like that. He told me something. I want to give the date a full chance since me and Brittany really didn't get a chance. I'm saying to myself, that sounds good in theory, but I do not believe that.
I'm giving you the side eye because I didn't believe it.
Me too, Sean. You need to stop it.
Smart. You did it to be smart. All right, Eric and Alexia will not be going on dates this week. Everybody else will be going on dates. Darian. Eric,
but it's
Jessica.
Something I wanted to ask you about this because I didn't understand. It said that Jess and Erica wasn't supposed to go on dates, but Jess went on a date.
No, Alexis.
Oh, okay.
Alexis.
Why did she do that?
Alexa.
Why did she make Alexis from Darian and Alexis and Eric from Eric and Jess not
because they both said they didn't want to go out on second dates with the people that they went out with. Everybody else said yes.
Oh, okay.
They were the only two that said no. So she said, I think that you both need to not go on dates this week and sit down and evaluate what you're going through.
I think Dr. Nicole with that one because I got to give you the side out of that one. I think y'all done had no more candidates for them to go out on first dates with because that's some BS. That makes no sense because if your significant other is going out on another date, then it's nothing for you to focus on. You just they're sitting looking stupid, basically. So,
yeah. All right, so
Jess and Eric date.
I keep saying so.
Jess date with what's his name, Clarence.
Wait, no.
Which one?
Before that, it was it It was Dr. Nicole's time with Darian and Alexia.
Oh, I thought that was before Jess went on her date? Okay.
Maybe Jess' date wasn't. Yeah.
Okay.
It was. So,
this one they was all shouting and howling at each other.
Yeah, because they were trying to understand why they are going through what they're going through. I think that he cheated on her before. Because obviously he has. He has 3 children. Since they've been together.
He said it. He had 3 children in 14 years they've been together.
Yeah.
And he has a condo.
Oh, the whole condo thing was just crazy. So, you send him to the condo when you get mad at him, girl?
I don't understand that, Lexi. No, girl.
No.
He would sit there and take all of it if you mad at him. But this is what I don't understand. It's just me. This brother's very disrespectful the way he talks to her, and she's taking this for 14 years, And then he does this whole, when he's being disrespectful, he does this whole mumble mouth thing. What
I'm talk out the side of his mouth and his eyes get that going. And I know I shouldn't be making these faces, but that's what he does.
That's what he do. So it's, you got somebody that's shouting to you and then acting like they, have a few mental problems. That would just, I wouldn't know what to do. Like, I really, when he first started talking, I was like, is something wrong with this brother? Okay, he used to be in a rap and he's looking like he's slightly retarded. I don't know.
Ooh, that's not a nice word.
Well, mentally challenged, excuse me. It looked like something was really, and I'm not even like exaggerating and trying to be funny, it looked like something was really wrong with this brother.
It does look like something is wrong with him when he talks. So she's upset, because she looks, he is upset because he's not getting enough intimacy from her.
And I understand why now.
Yes. Listen, men, women, if they feel like you're out there doing something, they are not going to want to be intimate with you at all.
Because somebody else been kissing all over it and you. So, no thank you.
You have to understand that. Like, if they feel that, if something is not right, if we feel that something is not right, and you are not doing anything to make it right, we don't want it at all. There's not going to be any type of passion or anything. And if we are going to give it to you, it's going to be dry.
You're going to have to, like, ooh, don't touch me.
You're gonna be like, oh, I gotta let him touch me again.
Unless you like me.
Hey, Shelly! What's up, Shelly?
Hey, Shelly. I'm getting better though, but I really don't like to do it when the kids.
Oh my god.
I'm getting better though.
But that ain't being mad.
Oh no, I'm just saying. But she said she hadn't had sex in years.
Who hasn't?
Alexia said
they haven't had sex in years. No wonder he's all over Kai, moving on to Kai.
Well, wait a minute, you heard, but she also said that he'd be going around to the condo and
he'd be missing for hours and upon hours, so that makes her not want to be intimate with him.
I don't even understand why this relationship is still going on.
Me either. I think it needs to be done and over. Sorry, y'all not married. I don't tell married people to leave each other. I feel like y'all should try to work it out because it's not that easy.
What did it even work out? He done had 3 kids on her.
Moving on. So Sean went on a second date with Brittany. Wait, was it that first? Oh, so before Sean's date with Brittany, Darian went on a date with Kai. They went.
When did Jess go on a date? She didn't go on a date yet?
Yeah, she did. It didn't happen yet.
Okay.
It's further down on the page. Yeah.
So we're talking about the Darian date with.
He's gonna say it felt good to go out with her because I needed some feminine energy.
Yeah, I don't like what Kai was saying either, because she says that she really wanted him, she could have him. Did you remember she said that little thing?
Did.
And
just
disrespectful, and then at the same time saying, but I can really tell that he really does love Alexi. I was like, was she saying that to be sarcastic, or
I don't know.
It sounded like it though. Girl, just remember, the same way you get them is the same way you lose them. And at one point in time, he was all googly-eyed over Alexi and was all into her. The first night that he saw her, and you thinking that this is the catch. He's just like he all googly-eyed over to you. He gonna be all googly-eyed over the next mama, saying that I don't know, because his brother is really misguided in his thoughts. He thinks that he's still a celebrity. Like if I saw you in the street,
but she treats him like he's still a celebrity.
But he also said that I could see myself, just the type of woman that a celebrity like to bring into a party on his arm. And I'm saying to myself, brother, where? And why do you still feel this way? And I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, if I passed you on the street, I wouldn't even know you.
I wouldn't know who you are.
What group is he from again?
Field Mob, I think they call it.
Oh, yeah.
You know who that is? I'm actually.
I don't even know what song they sang.
I don't know.
Can we play a song?
No, he told me though.
Georgia.
I don't know. Something. So you don't even.
Sick of being lonely. Y'all
So,
remember Sick of Being Lonely?
was this in the 90s?
I can't think about it right now.
Yeah, it had to be. Wait for the 2000s.
This is nice. Boy, go
I
ahead.
might have seen it upstairs.
But I think he produces music now or something, but I'm not exactly
Okay, that's
sure.
good, but this is the thing. When you produce music, you like to play the background, which is no problem. But I don't think you should be going around saying this is the type of woman a celebrity would like to bring on her arm.
Did they win any Oscar? I mean,
Girl,
awards?
now stop it.
Not Oscars, but you know what I mean.
I never heard of them. So I mean, and that's not even. Here's the thing. I just don't like the way that he's treating this, to me, like he's treating a woman like he's so above her.
Yeah, and she's a pretty lady. So come on now. So Shelly, are you saying that Alexia has low self-esteem?
I didn't think so at first, but I'm beginning to think so. Because
I think
why would she be subjected
so much?
But why would she let herself to be subjected to somebody like that?
She loves him. She thinks she loves him. Maybe she likes his celebrity status, but I don't think that he is a celebrity because don't nobody know him. Don't nobody know him. Shelly said yes. That's who she's talking about. She likes it because she don't want to be like, do you know who he is? Yeah, he used to be in there. No, I don't know.
The one of her dates, he was like, no. Girl, stop saying that. Stop embarrassing yourself.
Please. Okay. So, stay tuned, y'all, because once we finish talking about Put a Ring on It, we are going to talk about
deal
breakers and must-haves in relationships. Okay? So, stay on, because we want to get y'all's feedback, okay?
An opinion.
An opinion. Thank y'all. So, Sean and Brittany. All right, Brittany girl, you can sing, but I've heard better. I can't sing.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
He was like this. Yeah. Go ahead, girl. I was like, you so corny. You so corny. He is so corny.
When he talks, I don't know, his voice is just a little too high for me. I don't understand what's going on with that. Is there anything you could do about that? Or
no.
Okay. Damn. Listen, my voice is deeper than his brother's.
Mine too. But anyway, to each his own.
But Brittany was doing her thing up in the studio, and he popped in, and he was like very excited about it. But that date wasn't even that long.
No, only in the studio. That wasn't a real date. And then he got nervous and scared because he started feeling like he was getting attracted to her. So he was like, I got to go.
Because he said that he don't want to be stepping in the, what do you call it? The
fire.
The fire. Oh my God.
Whatever. Jessica's date with Clarence. His voice was kind of high too. Did you notice?
Girl, I can see past them muscles. And Jess,
I'm not into all that. Like,
I'm really not into either. He's a bodybuilder,
but I just, nice body, but no thank you.
Well, you know the type that I like. I like a more, I like a small frame.
Seasoned, a little, not too muscular, not too fat, just like right in between. Right in between,
but I like it in a small compact package. I don't like the big packages.
That's what you like.
Yeah, but because then you got a big ass head, and I don't want you trying to lay that on me. I'm sorry. But you like what you like. And at this age, I shouldn't change.
She always told me that I go for the big head man.
Yeah. No, we've had this talk before.
I just can't help that I like tall men.
Then he gonna lay that big ass head and be hurting your shoulder and your arm and your chest.
But why can't I lay on him?
You can. If you can lay on something compact too. You put your arms all around it, feel like a teddy bear.
Break them. I can break something compact.
It gotta be compact for me. And I listen. I'm not shallow. I have tried. I do like I just like a little cute little shorty. Like that's my thing. Because listen, like the little ones that take off their little shirts, they are muscular anyway. Because you know they're so little. But don't worry, the women, because everything on them don't be little.
You about to get it?
I know. Not so bad.
I should make you take a shot just for this.
Big things come in small packages. Not so bad.
Oh my God, you're about to be in trouble.
Okay, let me stop because maybe you're not listening. Let me stop. Oh, Shelly said flip them. Right? Yes, honey.
Yes.
Yes. Girl, yeah. Let me stop walking in trouble. Hopefully he's not listening.
Stupid! Y'all are stupid. Okay. So, they had a good date, but she didn't really like him like that. She didn't like him asking about Eric. I'll put it that way.
I wouldn't have liked him asking about Eric, and I wouldn't have liked the fact that he had his ex-wife's name tattooed on him. If it's your ex-wife's, how did come in and get it off?
I'm not talking about that right now.
Oh my God, are you guilty?
You forgot?
I did.
Let's not talk about that.
I'm sorry. Okay. We won't talk about that.
I'm about to get that covered. So.
Okay. Yeah, but my thing is this: don't be asking about her stuff because she start asking about yours.
Shelly said, "Don't stop." She don't want to be in trouble, Shelly.
Yeah, I don't want to be in trouble. I don't even know if he was upstairs.
He listening. He listening. I'm surprised he ain't wrote in and be like, "Yep, I'm listening." Oh, you right. You were right that it was later on that she visited with.
That's okay. We already talked about it.
LaRonda and Sir James, they went bowling. It was funny how he was calling Sean the Dragon.
I know that was funny.
That was funny. They done gave the man a nickname.
But listen, they had fun on the bowling date.
I think so too.
But she ain't want to go out anymore.
No, we ain't get that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
I want you to explain that to me why when we get to that. What happened?
Okay. Jessica, okay, now they're all back together with Dr. Nicole.
And talking about their experiences over the past week and their dates.
Yes. Jessica and Eric, they had a conversation with her, and she liked Clarence. However, she didn't want to go out with him again because of communication. She didn't feel like he communicated well, and that he wasn't fun. He was a little boring to her, I think.
I thought so too. After they went on a date, I don't want to go out on a date and be working out. You better feed me or something.
Me either. I don't want to work out. What? That is not a date.
That's not a date. No, that's not fun.
Somebody tried that with me.
No.
And they was like, you can come on. You can be on my gym membership. We can go together. And we can work out. That's a way sometimes we can spend.
Let me tell you something, man. That's not a date. Now, if you are with your significant other and y'all belong to a gym membership and y'all go together, y'all already in a relationship, that's a different thing. But if you take me out on a date, I don't want to go to the gym.
I don't want to go to the gym either. If you want me to work out, let's go for a walk in the park. That's a date.
Yeah. Well, if you feed me.
There she go, the foodie.
Yes.
So she realized that, she has more fun with Eric, and so she does not want a third date.
Wait a second. Did you see Eric when he was talking something? You ain't never feel my chest. He was like, your chest don't look like that. Stop it.
His chest does not look like that. It may have looked like that when they first got together when he was playing football, but right now, no. His chest don't look like that.
I wouldn't even have mentioned that. I would have saw the competition and just shut up. That ain't one of your qualities right now, bro.
So now they're talking to LaRonda and Sean. LaRonda said she didn't want a third date with him. She said,
"Why do you think?" Because I didn't believe. Why do you think she said that?
I don't know. Because they seem to have been getting along really well.
I think she just didn't want to hurt his feelings. She didn't want to hurt Sean's feelings.
Unfortunately.
Oh, did we got a comment?
You should have went.
Shelly said, I don't think that's a date, but it's a good way to know that person. Yeah, at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How you going to know him when you like lifting weights and grunting and stinky and sweaty? Like,
I guess because...
Never mind.
I guess because you're having like an intimate conversation and all during that time, like they were. But if I'm like that too. If I'm grunting and funky and stinky, I don't want to talk. Like, don't talk at all. Let me just put on my music and zone out. That's how I do when I go to the gym.
Yeah.
Let me put on my earphones. Don't talk to me. Keep it moving. Yeah. And it's so bad. I don't even like my daughters to talk to me. Like I have twins. I have one of them that constantly keeps wanting to talk and ask questions, and sometimes I be having to give her
eyes wander.
I be having to give her the side eye.
Who?
With my earphones on. One of the twins. Which one you think? The other one.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Just tell me everything. It's so like that's just how she is.
Oh, she like to. Oh, you said talk.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, that the B one won't even talk to you at all.
They gonna get you if they listen.
They not listening. They doing homework.
So, LaRonda said that he would not be getting a third date. Sean decided that he's going to just go ahead on and throw his whole body into the fire and go out on a third date with Brittany.
LaRonda, I didn't understand your choice. I'm not even going to talk about Sean because he's a lost cause, but I didn't understand.
I think that you could have had something with Sir James.
I do too. They seem like they really did connect.
Oh, she's saying that you can see. Oh, if they're at the gym, you can see if their eyes are wandering and see how much attention that they require.
Oh,
I get that.
Yeah, that's true.
But you can see that at dinner. You can see that at the park. I don't want to see that at the gym. I don't like working out like that.
Me either. I usually have to force myself to go.
Girl, what's up, Coach Slow? My trainer. I know you missed us this month.
You ain't go at all this month?
No.
Why?
Because the way my bank account was looking.
Say no more. Got it.
I didn't get paid this month yet. Yo, y'all. Send us a third paycheck. Sorry. Just playing. But I'm serious.
Wait a second. When you since you was already there, did they really set it back?
Yeah. Because you know you gotta get when you get your first paycheck, you gotta get a paper paycheck.
Wait a second. How many weeks again? Because I forgot.
I only get paid twice a month.
No, but how many weeks did they make you wait again? I forgot.
Oh Lord, we'll talk about it after the show.
Okay, because I'm about to start. I need my monies, fresh monies.
Darian and Kai.
Oh God,
this is a whole mess because
really
the question was, Darian, do you think that you could see yourself with Kai? And he was like, that's easy. Yes. Who does that?
He said that, and he did that in front of his girl, and this is the other girl that he's supposed to be going on a date with. He said, "Oh yeah, easily, yes." Then he added, "If she wasn't around, like if I had met her before Lexi," and that's how he looked too when he said it. Met her before Lexi. I'm telling you, wait till it's found out something's mentally. He got some mental challenges. I'm telling you.
So at the end, Lexi ended up walking out.
She did. She had a little temper tantrum moment, but my thing is this: keep on walking and leave. It got to be something, but just keeping you stay. Because she used to play for the WNBA, right?
Yes.
So I don't understand why you staying, girl.
Lexi,
the one who's with that guy who thinks he's still a celebrity from
Field Mob or somebody's mob.
Why y'all hating on my man?
I'm not, but the way he's treating this young lady, the way he's treating this young lady is just awful. And if you remember at first, before I knew his personality, I said, this brother has some very pretty teeth. Then he opened up his mouth and some strange stuff came out.
Yeah, pretty teeth. Okay.
He did. They're all nice and white.
See, I have a beautiful personality, but some strange teeth.
Shut up, that is not true. And he probably get him bleached. That's my saying. Yeah,
that's her saying. Yep.
But listen, because he's a celebrity, he probably get him bleached.
Yep. Boy, just take care of him.
You can only be treated how you allow people to treat you.
I agree with that.
I agree. Very true. And that is a perfect segue into our next segment. So we got another message on Messenger from a listener.
Our Suddenly Single edition.
The Suddenly Single edition. That's where we're getting this information from. So, should I read what he said?
You can read it.
I'm gonna read some of what he said. Hopefully I can see it, y'all. So
listen, do you want to refill?
A little bit. Don't be trying to. You know I got something to do.
I know. I would never.
All right, that's good. Right. Okay. All right. So we had a listener write in, and I'm not going to read everything, but he watched our show from last week, and he just had a couple of points, that he wanted to make with regards to the fact that we said that we do not iron our significant other's clothes.
Stop.
However, that's not exactly what we said.
No, it's not.
I said that I don't. However, if I am about to go somewhere or something and I'm ironing my clothes, I'll iron his clothes.
And what I said was this, that I don't even iron my own clothes. Sometimes my significant other has to be like, "Oh, baby, that's a little wrinkle. Let me get that for you. Let me iron it for you." So I don't even iron my own clothes, but sure, I wouldn't mind ironing their clothes. That's not the issue at all.
No, I don't mind doing that. So what he says is, his wife irons his clothes, buys his clothes, and picks out his outfits when they're going out. Also, no matter who cooks, she serves my food always. I don't serve myself. She will not let me do laundry, and my work clothes are laid out daily. I appreciate what she does that and just want to hear what your thoughts are after hearing you ladies say you won't iron your man's clothes unless
that's not what we said.
You were in the process of ironing yourself, which I did say that part.
I didn't say that.
I believe that we complement each other by making each other happy by doing things as the manly daily duties left to me and the very domestic duties she does. I couldn't imagine having a partner that doesn't do what she does after 19 years. If I was dating, it would definitely be my deal breaker.
So, like I always say, there's a lid for every pot, and I think that relationships complement each other, and I'm happy that, your significant other does that for you. But there are things that everyone does in their relationship that they share with their partner. I'm not a cleaner. I hate to clean. My significant other can clean. It's not my thing. I cook, okay? And I don't really like doing lawn work. I don't really like to cut grass. And if I do, it's going to be uneven. But I plant flowers. And I plant, what do you call it? Vegetables.
She got whole watermelons and all that stuff going on there.
I think you have to find out your niche. But I don't think that you should compare it to other relationships. Well, my wife does the ironing, or she does this, or she does this. Because some people, and truthfully, the reason why I really don't do the ironing, because I really don't know how to iron.
Don't know how to iron.
I can get the wrinkles out, but I'm not like a ironer like I've seen like other people do. Like some people do like whole creases and things. Like when I see my significant iron, I be like, darn. And they can get the wrinkles.
No creases.
I don't know how to do the creases. Like it took me a while to get them wrinkles out. That's why I got the old fashioned iron that I saw my grandmother with.
Oh my good Lord.
I do.
But we're going to say this. Shelly said that they are doing what works for them, which is true.
And
she called you a farmer.
Thank you, girl.
Val, listen, I don't have to work full time, and I would not have a problem with doing all that or most of that. Yeah, if I didn't have to work full time either, I probably wouldn't either. What's funny to me is we don't know if his wife could very well be a stay-at-home wife, a housewife. She has time to do all that. I don't have time to do all that. I saw a friend of mine on Facebook. He posted, and I guess he posted it because he works from home, that he gets up, he irons his wife's clothes. He does this for his wife. He does that for his wife, and make sure that she's taken care of. And in return, she does it for him. She does certain things for him. So, I think that everybody's relationship is different. And I don't see that as being a deal breaker. As not ironing clothes.
Not ironing clothes, not to
or
mention.
serving or anything like that. Like, I know somebody, and maybe they'll say something since they listening. Their trigger is if somebody asks them to make them a plate. That's a trigger. Like, what? Why can't you? What's wrong with you?
Really?
Like, they'll make it. I've seen them make plates when nobody asks. But if somebody says to them, make my plate, can you make me a plate? It's like, okay, well, what's wrong with your hands? You standing right here by the food. Yeah. So.
But you know what I also noticed too, and this is just with me, I noticed that, and I don't mind making no plates, but sometimes your significant other don't want that.
I said, me.
She said, me.
That's her.
Oh, God. Ain't nothing wrong with it, girl.
No, everybody has their own. I think everybody has their own triggers.
I think
certain
so
things
too.
That they do or don't like. As long as your significant other knows what you're not going to do or what,
and they respect it,
then you're good to go. You're good to go. It's your relationship. Not every relationship is the same.
No.
I don't have they posted that question on Facebook the other day. Would you have a problem with making your man a plate?
I wouldn't.
No, I would not have a problem. Would he have a problem making me a plate? I will hope that whoever it comes in my life would not have a problem with making me a plate.
But sometimes you'll even notice this. Like, I never have a problem with making my significant other a plate, but sometimes you'd be like, no, I'll get it myself. Or no, I'll do this myself.
Exactly. So, deal breakers. One of my deal breakers is a man who is controlling.
Okay, that's on my list too.
Okay. So we going to go back and forth.
Both of y'all shut up.
I do not want somebody who is controlling at all, because I am a grown behind woman. Now, what is your definition of controlling? Like, telling me what I can and can't wear, where I can and cannot go, who I can and cannot talk to. At this age, we are over 50. So I would say over 45.
Or
you should not be going through that.
You should also, you should not be, if I'm telling you I'm going out to dinner with my girlfriends, you shouldn't be calling the restaurant and looking for me, so that the one of the hostesses comes around and finds me because of what I'm wearing, and you have described it to her to make sure I'm okay.
Exactly. Val, we're not gonna say that. Okay. Lisa Marie says that's a deal. Controlling is a deal breaker for her as well.
Yes.
There was something else. So so this scenario came up to me, and I don't know if I would call. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna call this controlling, because they may watch it. I don't think it's controlling.
Well, say it. Go ahead. And I'll tell you if it's controlling.
So if you with someone, and I don't think that it's controlling because of the way it was presented to me, and they want to get up. Say you wanted to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning because you wanted to run to Walmart and get something. And he was like, why you want to get up to go to Walmart at 1 o'clock in the morning and to go get something? Oh, because I forgot something. Can you go with me? And they be like, mad, but they'll get up and they'll go with you. But if they tell you not to go, is that controlling?
No, that's being, I think it's more a thing of being safe.
Being safe. Hold on. What did she say? Drugs, cheater, someone who doesn't love his mom.
Someone who ain't working, lazy attention seeker.
Oh,
okay.
I think you done got my list. What you? So I don't think that is controlling either. I think that is somebody who wants you to be safe. But somebody out there might look at it as being controlling. Like,
I don't think that's
going to tell me to go I can't go somewhere at 1 o'clock in the morning if I know I'm okay.
Because these days you may not be okay.
Shouldn't even let you out because of the weight now.
Yeah, that's not controlling. Doesn't do what they say. Someone who is a BS talker. Doesn't do what you say, and don't what is it? Don't do what you say and don't mean what you say.
I don't have that one.
That right there is a deal breaker. I do not need any more con artists in my life.
I know that's right.
What about you? What's your next one?
My next one is do not believe in God. And here's my thing.
I got that one too. Hey, Donna.
I don't care what you call him. You can call him Jehovah. You can call him Allah. You can even call him a Buddha. But in some kind of way, you gotta believe
in some type of spirituality.
Yes, you do. I don't. Whatever you want to name them, whatever. It is what it is. But, and I say this because I never forget when I was in college, and I'm not naming no names. One of my girlfriends told me that her boyfriend didn't believe in God.
He didn't believe in God.
She said he was an atheist, and I was taken aback. And I was like, "And you still with him?" And she was like, "Yeah, but it don't have nothing to do with me." I told her it absolutely does have something to do with you.
Yeah.
Y'all been seeing any screen issues? Anything?
Mine keeps freezing over here.
I don't see any.
I'm seeing a lot of responses coming.
Yeah, that shit was. Y'all getting it in. All you gotta do is hit that circle and it'll always pop back in.
What circle?
Hold up, I see some more. Oh, Vernon said, "Hey everyone, hey girl."
Yep.
And see the response he gives as a reason.
As for why you should not go?
See that? Hit that right there.
As for why you should not. Is that why you should not go?
Yeah.
I just think it's safety. And that's what Lisa Marie said, safety first.
That is, yeah.
So another deal breaker for me is he has no respect for me or my feelings, or he's too judgmental.
Yeah.
That is definitely a red flag for me.
It is.
Because Like, you know, we women, we can get emotional, and certain things might just get to us. And I don't want somebody that's gonna be like, "Oh, girl, suck it up." What?
You're not recognizing my feelings. Yeah. Okay. And if I'm going through something emotional, I need you to be supportive.
Yes. Your next one?
My next one is I'm gonna say mad and evil all the time.
But they not gonna get past what?
Mad and evil.
They not even gonna get past being on a second date.
But you have to remember, wait a second.
The representative, that's right. I'm sorry.
They send a representative out, and you don't notice this until you're well into it or even married. Then you like, this person is mad and evil all the time, nose always turned up, always fussing.
What?
Yeah. I lived it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what are you upset about? Do you need a hug or something? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you like
this? They did send
this?
a representative for like a long time.
Yeah. Like, why are you, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
So,
walking on eggshells, yes. Bipolar?
girl, yes, bipolar.
So the next one for me is insecure. Someone who has no confidence and they are very insecure in themselves. Like, that is a red flag, because then that means that they are going to be jealous of you
And bring it off on you.
Sure,
yeah.
Exactly.
Cracking up over there, ain't she?
Yes, she is. I can't even. I can't even see mine. It's still trying to. So I'll keep looking over this way.
My next one is lying.
A liar.
You know how you don't say anything and somebody is telling you someplace they went and you know they lying, but you don't say nothing. You just be saying in your head, why in the world did you lie? You just had that face like, why in the world you sitting up here lying? Like, you know you wasn't there. You know you wasn't over your mama's house.
You know it.
Or your sister's house.
Oh boy, she having flashbacks over there, yo.
Shelly said GPS.
I told you, shut up over there. GPS.
So yes, a liar. And then last but not least for me, and you probably have the same one, a deal breaker is you are not sexually satisfying me. Period. With the T again.
That's a definite deal breaker. If you ain't inviting somebody into the room, and it's too weird nowadays to be into all that shit, that's a deal breaker.
Yes. I know that's a deal breaker for you, right?
It is. That's one of mine. But my last one I had was ambition. Well, I had really more
They
than
don't
that.
have any ambition?
No ambition or cheating.
Oh, cheater is a definite deal breaker. It definitely
I can't stand
is.
a cheater.
Shelly said, sad. Sister, are you drinking? You said tickles.
I should have said.
Sorry to be teasing you, sister, but I just saw it. Love you.
Oh God, I did say that. Say it now.
Triggers.
I knew she meant triggers. Yes.
Too.
But listen, my thing is this: a man who has ambition will never be poor and cheating. Because my thing is this: if you don't really want to be in a relationship, go on about your business.
Exactly.
Don't be involved with nobody else in your mess.
Exactly. EX. Not an EG. Val.
She's shaking my head.
We sorry. Okay. So we don't have any fellas on here with us tonight. What are any? Are you? Do you have any deal breakers, red flags, anything like that, sir? Sex. That's it. Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Interfere with my weed. Oh yeah. If you trying to tell me I need to stop smoking weed.
Stop smoking weed. What about stop smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, that's doable.
That's not a deal breaker.
Be ready. Cigarettes.
Stop smoking cigarettes. Okay. Is that a deal breaker? If they tell you to stop smoking cigarettes?
No, it's not a deal breaker. If I don't, it'd probably be a deal breaker for them. I don't know. But I know weed.
You do have more deal breakers than that.
Weed now. Okay.
I need some men's deal breakers. Are any men?
Because I know you got
real life deal breaker.
Yeah.
Real life deal breaker is, of course, infidelity. That's number one.
Infidelity. Okay.
That's number one. And infidelity means exchange of bodily fluids without telling me. Now, it's not necessarily, I can't do it, but other people can. But it's not a deal breaker if you tell me before I enter you or I touch that spot. It's not a deal breaker. But if you wait till after I lick the spot that the man licked that you cheated, it's a deal breaker. I might even punch you.
Are you trying to say
body is saliva?
Yep, that counts too.
Count because you said bodily fluids, so saliva.
Bodily fluids.
Excuse me.
Yep.
So French kissing.
French kissing. Yeah, anything
that's
that
body
seeds a peck on the cheek, forehead is out of, or the top of the hand is out of no neck.
Chewies.
That's a definite deal. But what? Oh, that's over. I'm not even going. I might not even come back and get my stuff because I know it's going to hurt.
What if she didn't do anything but he went down?
Still,
because that's saliva.
Saliva.
Gotcha.
And whatever he might have had on his mouth. No, it ain't no mouth.
Shirley said licking toes.
He had on his mouth.
Okay. Shirley said licking toes. Is that cheating?
I don't know. That's some crazy shit. If I went in to get a pedicure and the Chinese lady said, "You mind? Nobody around. I lick your toes. You have orgasm. You let me lick toe." I might say, "Go ahead. Let me see. Get out of here." But I don't.
But what if she met somebody who has a foot fetish and he decided to do some ejaculation on her feet?
The first time we better laugh about that shit, and she better be so disgusted she better punch them in his fucking mouth afterwards. But that's some kinky shit. I would tell her, go ahead, y'all go ahead, take it further, go to the feet, fingernails, whatever y'all want.
What if he paying her to do that to her feet?
Still, she could go ahead and take that money to herself.
So, hey Nate, how you doing?
She ain't here.
Welcome to the show.
Huh?
He says, "You be good to me, and I'll be good to you." Perfect. Do you have any deal breakers or red flags in a relationship, Nate?
Share them with us.
Please do.
Yeah, y'all text them.
Oh my God, that was a funny
The lines are open.
So any bodily fluids anywhere on the body, it's a problem.
And also certain levels of betrayal put me in harm's way.
Okay.
Minimizing the fact that I didn't think it was going to get that bad, but I didn't think it was that important, blah, blah, blah. You put me in mortal danger, mind you, where I could have lost my life or my children or my parents. That's even over top of infidelity. Putting me in mortal danger is a definite deal breaker. Yeah. You knew your ex was plotting, watching it from across the street, but because he never got out the car and said nothing to me or you figured you wouldn't tell.
You know what you look like.
Yeah, now he know what I look like, and I'm going to the car. Oh shit, I left my L in the car. You in the house safe. Now I'm going to go get my blunt. It's 12:30 at night.
He out there watching.
No, now he out the car. Now he behind me, and when I go in to get my blunt, I never get out.
Oh wow!
Because you didn't tell me this nigga been stalking.
Exactly.
Excuse my in language, y'all. Apologize, Pop.
All right. What does he consider if she cheated on him?
Toe sucking. Anything that arouses her intimacy physically and she indulges is cheating.
What about mental? Because there is mental cheating as well, like emotional cheating.
Yeah, it would have to be verbal. They would have to exchange something personal, something that she should only tell her companion or something like that.
Gotcha.
But if he making her feel good or that talking shit, flirting on the phone is bad too, because it's going to lead to it. All you saying is, if you doing it on the phone, you saying, listen, if we was together right now, we'd be fucking. That's what you saying when you doing it on the phone. Tell you, if your husband never leaves, girl, I'm gonna do this and that. Where he at? In the kitchen? Send me a titty flick real quick. Knowing she ain't gonna send a titty pic, but you just playing with her to see how far you can actually get.
No, I think that's still emotional to me. Cheating.
Yeah, it's still cheating.
Yeah.
So is that a deal breaker? No. Nate, you said sex and true love, that works for me. So that must be your must-haves, not a deal breaker. So we're going to use that as a segue into must-haves.
Okay, but hold on. Shelly said a bus stop.
What about the bus stop?
What will make you say, forget the sex, forget the true love, this is a deal breaker.
Anytime your attention is anywhere else, basically, is cheating. Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
No, Shelly. No, that's a little extreme.
No, it's not. Because if your attention...
What if Rihanna is on TV and I'm just sitting there like, damn, she got a nice ass. It's Rihanna. She ain't tangible. Or if I go take her to the shower with me, be like, damn, Rihanna sure was looking good.
I be looking at comments.
You might be in the midst of some...
See, Shelly is the
You must be in the midst of some... If you're in the midst of some serious, like, pound sex, and that person is on your mind.
That's a
different thing. I don't think she meant it that shallow either. I think she meant anytime you basically entertaining... Alright, so we're going to go here, we're going to go there, and you actually going to do... Yeah, but if you just thinking about it, you can't control your moral thoughts.
Yeah, but then if you are talking to someone on the phone...
What about that ugly old lady that you would never touch? And one day you was like, oh, no, fuck
you woke up in the middle of the night, and you had a dream about that old lady on the...
Yeah, something like that. Or she walked back like her ass is kind of fat because she left you 3 months ago. Oh, no, but y'all look at her. No, isn't cheating. Yeah, but you thinking about it, but you ain't hit. Is that cheating?
No.
Look how y'all looking at me.
No, I don't.
I know y'all done seen some. You looking
Listen,
like you in
that's not cheating.
She look how
because
she
I mean I could be like this on Idris.
I don't even want to put you.
I might see a man and say, "Okay, he's good looking, but I'm not interested."
Off of Frankie Beverly's butt cheeks.
I would.
See what I mean?
But everybody know that.
They do now.
And he's not tangible.
Can you move on to the next part, please?
Frankie is married and got a woman.
She do the same thing over my one uncle. We're not gonna say his name, but she is in love with my uncle.
Yeah, see what I mean? So she talking about say old.
I don't know why I like him all old and crunchy.
She like my uncle is not old and crunchy.
And I hope he didn't hear that. Sir, no, you are not, my brother. If you got a young buck on your top, you doing something right.
Right.
Old and crunchy. I bet you put a crunch on her.
I take offense.
Wow, it's nothing wrong. I'm old and crunchy.
Old and crunchy.
I am old and crunchy. And if
anyway, we moving on.
There's nothing wrong with being old and crunchy. You are too. We both are.
So he must have confidence. He must be secure, and he must have some swag about him.
So I got a couple other things. You would sound really nice.
That's number one.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Gotta have all that.
Okay, he must be compatible and be attractive. I'm sorry.
Attractive to you.
Attractive to me, because my thing is this. I know that some people be saying,
"Oh, in the middle of the night, be like,
yeah," and I'm not doing that no more because that's happened to me before, and I don't care what nobody said. If some people be like, "Oh, you so shallow," no, attractive,
a man,
and be compatible with me.
Now I want to wake up and be like,
shut up, because I've had to do that before.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm dreaming.
Listen, or
it's a nightmare.
But you know what you do? You get, how can I put it? You know how you get into a routine, so you know to sleep the other way, so you don't do the face-to-face thing. Shut up! I had to do it. She gonna act like she don't
Val
know.
says stability.
Oh, I like that.
That is a good one.
Yeah,
that is a good one. Somebody who is stable. Who
listen? Don't make it seem like I'm the only one that ever had an ugly Mickey Figgy. Okay. You did too, didn't you?
I was married to that nigga.
Oh. No, she didn't. I feel so ashamed.
Shelly said I had one. Okay.
Listen.
Somebody who is
you learn to adapt. So
no.
That's all it is.
We know we crazy, Nate. Thank you for that compliment.
Yeah, what you do is this. When they face this way, Shelly, take some notes, girl. When they face that way, you make sure you turn this way. Then when they turn around, you can turn back around on that side. But that's why I said that's a deal breaker, because it's so. I just went.
Stop when you make me cuss. Okay. Almost did it.
When you can look at somebody's
she said,
attractive.
I love that ugly face.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, okay?
Nothing at all.
But listen, when the breath is all stinking and they ugly, then that's a whole different dynamic. So I'm going to leave that alone. Okay?
My next one is somebody who has to be taller than me. So you don't necessarily have to be 6'7". Just taller than me. I'm 5'9".
Aww.
Okay. Go ahead.
You do like him tall though.
Yes.
Okay.
I no longer look for looks.
Listen, don't laugh, okay?
Listen, as long as it's appealing to my eye and I can deal with it. I don't care what nobody else say. That's how I feel.
This is part of my thing, so I don't think I should have to drink if I say this. Well, I'll just leave that part out.
Go ahead. But don't say it.
Okay. No hard, blank, beat up feet and toes.
The hard behind.
Yeah.
Beat up feet and toes. No, that's a must. That's a don't have. We said must have.
Oh, okay.
You gotta have nice feet.
You gotta have nice feet then. Because listen, I've dealt with that before too.
Yeah, I saw them feet.
So you know I'm not lying.
They look like they look like they ripped sheets.
Shit, they did. Shut up.
I didn't mean to. Darn it.
I didn't mean to though.
Darn.
Okay.
You got nothing else.
Well, just do us a half cup.
No, you gotta take the full shot. The freak.
But you knew what I was talking about.
Darn it. I told her I got somewhere to go after this, and she wanted to have me doing shots. Any other day, she's doing good. She ain't curse or nothing. Today, I want to curse. The freak is wrong with you?
You saw how them feet look, so you knew what I was talking about. Them Barney Rubble darn feet. Listen, I'm so glad now that my significant other has pretty feet. Feet that you can look at, and if you want a massage, yes, it's a whole different ball game.
Oh my gosh, come on!
Because look, I should tell you, I'd be like, I ain't touching them. You better not put them things.
Them toenails was thick and crusty.
Oh.
Anyway, for me, he must have a sense of humor. And that means he could laugh at me. I could laugh at him. He could laugh at himself. I could laugh at myself. We could just laugh all the time. Gotta have some fun in you.
I like that. Yeah, to have fun.
All right, we're about to be going over our time limit.
Okay,
but we're gonna finish our topics.
Yeah.
The producer's very happy for this because we are having a great time tonight.
You're always happy.
Okay, my next one must take care of personal hygiene. My must have. You must take care of your personal hygiene and not stink. Because I had a very close friend who her significant other stank.
I'm not moving. I'm just listening.
Okay. Yeah, he stank. And she used to have to beg him to take a bath. Why don't you beg somebody to take a shower?
You gotta take some, what?
Yeah.
A grown man?
A grown man.
Listen, if we go on a date, when I first meet you and you stink, you can tell if somebody just threw cologne on over top of funk.
Yes, you can.
We ain't getting a second date.
Listen,
period.
And then they had an argument.
Val said you having flashbacks, Coco?
No, you have to think, fellas.
This one wasn't
not to
me.
Cut y'all off, and I know y'all about to go, but fellas, suppose she into you. You did everything right. There's no such thing as not having time to wash. Suppose you do everything right. She's feeling you, get you home. She kissing you.
She want to get you a cheat
because y'all both ate, and she ripped your clothes off, and she run out the door. You don't chase her because you know why. Handle your business, man.
And listen, Shelly said a good thing. Where was his mama at all this, all his life? And I agree with that because
Mama didn't know he was gonna let his balls stink.
But I think that
that starts a teenagerism.
Then Mama
if that's
left
a
his
word.
balls stinking since he was a baby. She let him keep that diaper on longer than he should have.
But I
can see wait for him to do it twice.
You and your significant other, y'all might skip a
day.
They
says wash your bro. Right.
Yeah. But they got into an actual argument, and I was actually on her phone, and she said, "You don't even wash your behind." She was like, and then you be wanting me to lay down, but you know I'm not. And I couldn't blame her because I'm saying to myself, I even told her, I said, listen, we don't have to talk about this on the phone. And she just kept it on. I guess so she was so upset. She was like, no, that's nasty. How can I lay down and you don't even wash? You haven't washed all week. And I was on the phone like, oh my God, all week? Like, how can you do that? You got to start smelling yourself then.
So that Red Fox said, you ain't got to wash your whole ass. Just your ass whole.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
You heard
when your body, remember when he played that for us?
Oh yeah.
When your body stink, your crib, sheet, sofa, and all stink. Even
because you done sat on it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So my next ones, they're basically from my don't as well, my deal breakers, but they must believe in God or be spiritual. They must be empathetic to my feelings. They must be empathetic to other people as well. Someone who can be there for me. And of course, sexually satisfying.
So some of them we had the same thing, like sexually satisfying and having fun. And only other additional one I had other than you, because we had some of the same ones, is he must enjoy my cooking.
Who wouldn't? I just ate some salmon and some mussels.
That's gonna be easy.
That crap was good. Coco can cook.
Thank you, girl.
We were supposed to go to, what's the name of the place?
The Elsie's to get a pickle. They make pickle hoagies.
Pickle hoagie. I can't do it today. It sounds good, looks good. I just.
We have other time to try that.
It just sounds salty.
It do sound salty. But I've had it before. It's actually really good.
I would have got a turkey one.
Okay.
So that it wouldn't
But you know something is not as good as
sandwiches. Yeah. Sisters sandwiches.
That was really good. The meat was so fresh. That corned beef was so fresh. Oh my gosh. You would have liked it.
Thank you, Shelly. You made our day too. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. If you really like the show.
And don't be shy, Shelly. Next time, call in.
Yes, please. Everybody, y'all can call in. And we are also on YouTube. Why don't you go on YouTube and
hold on, what's our number? I don't see our number up here. 215-571.
Yeah. I forgot.
Is it
9262?
9262.
So y'all can go on YouTube and find us and just like our shows. Y'all don't gotta rewatch it, but at least like it.
Hit the like button.
Like. You never gave me the number. Ooh, it's
on the screen.
Sorry, no, it wasn't.
It just popped up.
No, it didn't. It's been on there all day.
It ain't been on mine the whole time. Sorry, Shelly. Next week, if you can, we will be back on here. Next week, we're going to talk about...
That was my fault.
We're going to talk about pet peeves and expectations.
Yeah, that's a good one, because I got a couple pet peeves.
Because am I expected to iron your clothes? Am I expected to wash the dishes and keep the house clean? Are you expected to take the trash out? Are you expected to mow the lawn? Are you expected to know how to fix things around the house?
And give me a massage?
Let's talk about it. And please, 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 if that's not what you want to talk about, send us a message on Messenger. And we will definitely keep you anonymous and talk about it next week. All right, y'all. I'm out. We out.
Toodles.
Toodles, smooches, and all that. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
What's that dance?